Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thank you. There is no question that Dallas's Luka Doncic has captured league.
Indeed. Something special, David. Thanks. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Richardson. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Kevin Love out there with Okoro. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Greg, at the beginning of every season, we'd love to see players. Just checked in for Dallas. Love the pass to Okoro. Here's Sexton. Porzingis with the block.
Well, you can see Porzingis taking some pride right now on the defensive end of the floor, taking care of the shooter with his long wingspan that time.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Garland kicks to Okoro. Pass to Garland. Here's Okoro. Just 5 on the clock. The 11-footer. Tries again. He lays it in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Richardson. Isaac Okoro picking up that last basket. Clark passes to Porzingis, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Just 3 to shoot. Richardson the pass to Park. Over Sexton.
Well, the coaching staff wants this kind of play from Colin Sexton. It's about hustle.
And shot on the way. Porzingis with the block. And they'll keep possession. Love kicks to Sexton. Pass to Drummond. The rebound by Park.
And you know, Tissot has a multitude of sports stars and other celebrities as their spokespeople. They added another recently. Junior has come in to represent the brand.
Greg, you have to appreciate Junior's team for seeking out deals like this one with Tissot. He continues to look for opportunities to grow his name. Here's Finney-Smith. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Back to Richardson. Pass to Park. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Richardson outside. Dallas no good that time either. And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Now, here's Richardson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Last game for the Mavericks, it was a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers. To the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
Here's Finney-Smith. pass to Park. Now here's Kleba. He's guarded by Love. Kleba, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Garland, the pass to Sexton. To the left side wing. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Sexton. Garland's got his second basket of the night. And so it's Dallas with it. Searching for their first points of the game. Richardson the pass to Kleba. Looking to end the run, and the layup is good.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
Now, here's Garland. 11 points for him in that last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Love kicks to Sexton. A three-pointer off the mark.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Park's shot is off. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Sexton the pass to Drummond. Knocks it loose. Fast break Dallas. Goes up. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Love. 17 points for him last game against Indiana. Porzingis with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 9. Richardson outside. Passes to Park. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Cleveland with it. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Outside, Sexton kicks it to Okoro. Back to Sexton. Cleveland the rebound. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Park, that's good.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Garland the pass to Okoro. Sexton with it. He gets it in there.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
And the Mavericks call time here. This game against Cleveland is the to the paint. Here's Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Drummond's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs. On the floor for Dallas. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Richardson is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Park in at the 3 spot.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. There will be a subtle but significant change on the court this season. Wilson is now the official basketball supplier for the NBA and its affiliated leagues. In fact, they were the association's original supplier starting in 1946. Now, after a nearly 4-decade hiatus, Wilson reclaims that position. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thank you.
The Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker. And it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost, but sometimes even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
Now, here's Doncic after the miss from Andre Drummond. Richardson, no luck. And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
Here's Park. 8 points for him. Doncic, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Outside, Porter. Rejected by Park. They get it back, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Dallas Mavericks.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Mavericks. Mavericks trailed by 13. Pass to Park. Stolen by Okoro. And here they go. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, this is the one guy you did not want to see get started. He started.
Richardson outside. Park. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Garland, the pass to Sexton. Unloads from 13. That shot missing. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you got to turn those into points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game, missing all those chippies.
Here's Love. The rebound by Park. Mavericks trailed by 11. Doncic passes to Park. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Cavaliers shooting 41% for the game. To the middle. Here's Love. Porzingis with the block. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Pass to Park. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Mavericks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line. He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Park.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Here is Love. After the made shot from Park, Garland dishes to Love. Fades and shoots. Doesn't go that time. And the Mavericks going the other way now. And here's Doncic from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. And now just a 5-point Cleveland lead.
It's clear that Doncic has the touch from three-point land. Now he just needs the consistency.
Here's Love. And that's good off the glass that time. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Mavs.
Richardson with it. Garland picks him up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position. Not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
Yes, that goes in.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Park. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Garland the pass to Sexton. Now here's Okoro, started by Park, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on, and you're right. I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers, and, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Here's Dallas. They're on a 14-6 run. And there's the pass to Richardson. Here's Finney-Smith. He's guarded by Love. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
And Cleveland making a change here. Nance is checked in. Dallas also making some changes. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Luka Doncic. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Richardson. Okoro kicks to Sexton. Buries the long-range jumper. Sexton's got 21 in the game.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
Park passes to Finney-Smith. Here's Park, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for Sexton. Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight, and guys, has been the driving force for Cleveland. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Here's a look now for Cleveland. Larry Nance is checked in for Love. Osman comes in for Okoro. And Porter subbed in for Garland. Flash is checked in for Dallas. Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Porter is out there with Sexton. And it's Drummond in at the 5, home in the paint. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut to just 9 points on the basket from Park.
Pretty unselfish play there, right? Porzingis finding the open man, and he's more and more comfortable and more aware of everything going on around him.
Here's Porter, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
Cleveland leading by 8. Outside Porter. Sexton against Richardson. Passes it to Nance. Porzingis with the block. And he uses the glass on the layup. Porzingis has got 12 points now in the quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Richardson against Sexton. Osman kicks to Sexton. 6 to shoot. Doncic comes with the double team. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Dallas also making a switch. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Knocked loose. Here's Nance. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Nance is so athletic and so springy and bouncy out there on the floor. He can draw a lot of contact like that.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Richardson. So he gets them both. Here's Doncic. He's got 12. Pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Dallas moving the ball around. Lets a floater go. And no good that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
Don't want to be careless around Cauley Stein. That's when he rises up and blocks shots away.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 8-point game. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Sexton the pass to Osman. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, a 4th turnover there. That's just a...
Kleber against Love. Teardrop shot, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Sexton's checked in.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
On the floor for Dallas, Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Richardson is out there with Doncic. And it's Park in at the 3, the small forward.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Sexton. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Rig, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the two LA teams.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Garland with it, now guarded by Porzingis. Nance with no one around. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Park, that's good. Park's got the lead up to 13 now for Dallas.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Pass to Drummond. Kleber against Sexton. Oh, Nance in position. Porzingis with the steal. And the dunk by Doncic.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
It's Drummond with the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Porzingis. Free throw good, Drummond. And so he makes both from the line. Now the Mavericks with it. It's a 12-2 run here, good pace. Richardson outside. The pass to Park. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Passes it to Drummond. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Cauley Stein's checked in, and both free throws good for Drummond. And last season we saw the NBA All-Star Game introduce the Elam ending, a target score, Greg, to end the game, and instead of running out the clock. Did you like that, and would you widen its use?
No question it's being looked at maybe for overtimes or tournament games. You know, Adam not shy about exploring new ideas. And I got to be honest, going into the All-Star game, I wasn't a fan of the proposed changes.
Me too.
But once you saw it all play out, I have to say I was entertained. And I applaud the commissioner and the players in the league for buying in. And I think the fan experience was made all the more better.
Good point.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Garland, the pass to Sexton. Sweet little floater. Sexton's got 29.
How about the soft touch there from Sexton? Big athlete, but showing now he's got a feathery touch.
Richardson outside. Back to Doncic. To the inside. Park. And Okoro pulls it down. Okoro's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Sexton slams it in.
Sexton seeing the floor, knowing where to run that time. Good pace.
Dallas leading by 11. Doncic kicks to Richardson. Back to Doncic. All sorts of time, and he nails the jumper. And now 24 points for Luka Doncic.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Oh, Nance in position. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Kleber.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
And Garland comes to help. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Pass to Okoro. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Johnson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time